Hi everyone, today we are looking at a question like this. Now, as you can see over here, it says that the diagram shows two tanks, X and Y, okay, of different dimensions, and X was empty, all right? So we can say that this is empty, and for Y, it has 25.2 liters of water. Since we are dealing with cm, we're going to change this to 25,200 centimeter cube, okay? Now, once this is done, you want to quickly write out your base area for this, which is 60 times 20. That gives you 1,200. All right, the base area for this is simply just 15 times 30. That gives you 450 centimeters square. This is a small centimeter square. Now, the question wants us to find height, right? Remember, whenever you want to find height, it's volume over base area. Okay, if it is the same height, then you do volume divided by combined base area. Now, they want us to find height for tab Y. So we just have to do 25,200 divided by the base area, which is 450. When I do 25,200 divided by 450, I will get to an answer of 56 centimeters. Okay, so this is actually 56 cm, so 1 mark in my pocket. Okay, now what happens is this, is that at 9 a.m. water from tank tab X flowed in at a rate of 7.2 liters per minute. So what happens is this, right? That for tab X, because for tank X, because it is empty, so what happens is that water is going in. So we are just going to write for X itself, every 1 minute, okay, it will give or receive 7.2 liters, which is also 7,200 centimeter cube. All right, whereas for Y itself, for Y, every 1 minute, okay, it will receive 3.6 liters, which is equals to 3,600 centimeter cube. Okay, so these are some of the things that you want to write down first. Now, what happens is this, right, is that both taps were turned off when the height of the water level of X was the same as that of Y. Okay, so this is very important. All right, so since you know that 1 minute it will receive 7,200, so I'm just going to put glass over here. For Y, it's minus, right, because they say flow out. Okay, because Y, it has something already, right? So what happens is that Y has to decrease, X has to increase, and when Y decreases, X increases, they will meet at a point, okay? They will meet at a point whereby the height is the same, okay? Now, so what you want to do is this, okay? You have to find, okay, the height that increases every 1 minute. Okay, so for this itself, since you are finding the height, we'll just have to do 7,200 divided by the base area of X, which is 1,200. Okay, so we know for X itself, right, it will increase 6 centimeters every minute plus 6, every minute plus 6. For Y, same thing, height that decreases every 1 minute. Okay, all right, so we will just have to do 3,600 divided by the base area, which is 450, and we get to 8 centimeters. Okay, so this is the height that will decrease every minute for Y. Now, so the question says, right, at what time will the taps turn off? Okay, so what you want to do is this, right, is that you can draw a table. Okay, I have no space, so I'm just going to draw below. All right, so let's start with X, okay, and then let's go with Y. So we start off with, of course, 0 for X, and then for Y, it is at 56. Okay, for Y itself, we always have to minus how much? Minus 8. For X itself, we always have to plus how much? Plus 6. So the first minute, so this is at 9:01 a.m. because they started at 9 a.m., right? So 1 minute later, that will be 6 cm. Okay, so this is the height, not the volume. For Y, it will be 56 minus 8. That gives me 48. Okay, then at 9:02, what happens is that we are going to plus again, we get to 12 over here. All right, 48 minus 8, we get to 40. Okay, so you can see that we are getting very close. Now for 9:03, at 9:03, what happens? You plus again, you get 18. You plus again and you get 18. So basically over here, you just have to list down the multiples of 6 for X itself. Okay, 9:04, 24. All right, 9:05. 30, so on and so forth, right? Now for Y itself, we'll simply have to do 40 minus 8, that gives me 32, and then continue to minus 8, we get to 24. Well, you can see at the 9:04 mark, what happens is that the height of both tanks are the same, okay? Then if you want to just continue to double confirm, you can see that All right, at 9:05 a.m., what happens is that Y will now only have 16 cm as the height. Okay, so therefore your answer, right? The question says, at what time will the taps turn off? Your answer has to be 9:04 a.m.